Hello and welcome to One Take episode 70. Oh, it's 70. That's 7 ones. No, that's 7 tens. That's 14 fives. That's something I don't know. I'm gonna talk like this the entire video. All 46 minutes. High five at 46. Oh yeah, don't punch your screen or anything. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, more focus. Don't look at that light switch. There you are, light switch. Yes. Good introduction. All right. So I'm just gonna warn you now. If I get a Skype call or if I get a Skype, if I get a Skype call or an actual call, or if someone comes in, they're just gonna be in the video. Alright, I really do not have too many topics for today's video, but I got myself a nice cheap steak that I got at a place with food and nice possibly shots of me in my underwear, you know. Not the restaurant, you guys. Maybe. I know one of you does, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so things that happened to me today. I'm gonna put that over there. First, I took the Passat. That took up all of my morning. The Passat is the practice SAT. Of course, you can take the practice SAT, but that's not really official. My lips are chapped or something. So in case you're wondering, I'm probably gonna get a Skype thingy from Jimmy. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That might be a thing. Probably gonna ask for us to be like, hey. Remember how you want to be in a video? Yeah. She doesn't sound like that, by the way. I don't know why I made her sound like that. Yeah. Well, I want to do that today. Yeah. Or does your voice sound so weird? I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I took the practice SAT. Whoa. It was long. But by the way, I really don't understand what my logic was. I was like, alright, well, I'm gonna pay $14 to take this long mass test. It's not a text, guys. And the thing is, it's not like it was like one section. Like if it had just been one long test, I'd be okay with it. But it was like, all right, you have 25 minutes to complete this section of the test, guys. Hold on a second. I know how to complete this. Look, by the way, gonna come back to these. Almost dropped glasses case on my steak. Ah, yes, I can see the road more clearly now. Oh, Dropbox, I don't care. Dropbox is a thing. Anyway, you have 25 minutes to complete this section of the test. You may not come back to this section of the test once you are done. Please circle all the things and fill in the blanks proportionately to the size of your genitals. I don't know what they say. I don't pay attention. It's all the same. It's all the same. My forehead looks incredibly greasy, but I assure you it is not. It's kind of red. Kind of being the operative word. So anyway, if it was just one straight on test, I'd be like, alright, I'm okay with this. But then it'd be like, okay, 25 minutes. Sit for 5. Okay, now sit for 5. Then we took a break of all things, like, after the second portion, and I was like, what? No. What? No. You're just delaying the process, you old bats. There were 5 sections. There was a reading area, then a math area, then a reading area, then a math area. Then at last, a final reading area. I got every single question done, at least. There was this one kid who was like, I didn't even get to the last part of the reading section. I got like, I just didn't even answer like 30. I got nothing. And I'm like, dude, So slow. And I don't know. Remember when I said I was gonna talk like this the entire video? That didn't actually hold out. I think I'm gonna have to switch to this angle sometime soon. I'm very good at this. Look, you can't even tell I'm moving. This is incredible. This is gonna make you really sick because the background is moving and blurring, but I'm not. I look like an old man. So after the PSAT, I did stuff. Anyway, so some fine, upstanding individuals, which I mean the entire band, of Lee University. I kicked my tripod there. There wasn't an earthquake. Of Lee University came to my school today, and they performed some pieces. And I talked to their tuba players because I play tuba, and they said to talk to people that were in your section. And I talked to these 3 tuba players, and basically there were, okay, 2 of them. There was this one very large individual. He did not talk at all. I was slightly concerned, but I was like, whatever. Whatever! And then there was this other fellow, he had these thick glasses. He looked like a hipster. He had hipster glasses. Then he had long black hair tied up in a ponytail in the back. I guess we're very similar, I guess, and he had a bit of a beard. Look at this beard. You ain't never seen a beard like that. I'm really hoping that was actually a picture of my beard and not just like my chin. Anyway, and so then there was this other guy. He looked kind of stupid. And then and so hipster guy, he was like, hey, how you doing? My name's, what was it, Alex? I think it might have been Alex or something. It ended with an X, I'm sure. And I was like, hi, I'm Andy. And we got to talking, and I found something out today. The only valid thing I learned all day was I am not the only tuba player that is incredibly lazy. I don't know if you've ever met a tuba player. If you're watching this video, you probably have. I mean, God, my lip feels so chapped. I mean, you probably have. I mean, most people have. They just don't know it. When it comes to playing tuba, they are incredibly lazy individuals. Like, I'm not talking, oh, I don't want to go over there. I'm talking, I really hope I'm the only tuba in my section so that I can make up music. Which, to be fair, is what I do. I am the only tuba this year. Last year there was another guy, and the year before that there was that other guy and another guy. I like another guy more than other guy. He was cool. But then they got senioritis each. If you don't know, senioritis is a disease in which you quit classes, you quit extracurricular classes your senior year to make it just as easy as possible and you just float through, which I don't really see the point of. You have less classes senior year, so you should be able to be like, yeah, gonna take all the things, I have all the time now. Oh. That kind of thing. But that's not how it does. And so basically, like, guy, hipster guy, I'm just gonna call him Alex, I don't know. He was like, alright, well, yeah, you know, oh, by the way, first he was like, hey, how you doing? He goes like this, and I'm like, and he's like, that'll work too. I think I came off as kind of like either an asshole or just not wanting to be there at all. Though I didn't, I really wanted to, you know, hear the things. But you know how I am. The things. I'm a duck. Anyway. And so basically it was like, oh yeah, I was gonna be field commander. The field commander, if you don't know, it's also called a drum major, depending. They're basically the person who sits on the podium. Not podium like, hear ye, I am the podium man. But like, the stand thing, right? If you've ever seen a marching band perform, there's a person who stands on a tower in front of everyone else and goes like this. Well, they go like, I don't know how they do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how I'm doing it. I think I'm mixing it up. I'm like me. Boop 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 boop. Is how I imagine it would go. Anyway, so hipster guy, Alex or whatever I was gonna say, he was like, I was gonna be field commander my senior year, but then I moved to another school with a bunch of tubers, and I couldn't. And then other guy, few short fellow. Well, if you're wondering why I'm still wearing this, it's because I can actually see things. Like I can't. Everything is much blurrier without the glasses on. Like I realize this. Every time I wear glasses, I'm like, oh, I should start wearing these more. And I'm like, oh wait, I don't wear them. I really need to start wearing them. I can't read anything on boards anymore. I'm getting old. Old in the right temple, I guess. And so then another guy was like, I was field commander my senior year, and guy one, like he turns to him and is like, stop making me feel bad. And he's like, is I assume what it was. I don't know. I wasn't paying very much attention, to be honest. Well, I was paying attention, but not really to that individual section. And basically, they were both in agreement. They were like, oh yeah, having more than one tuba sucks because you can't fake your part anymore. And then guy one was like, oh yeah, marching band. I'm like, oh, marching band, yes, indeedy. And I love how people are always like, I'm gonna join marching band next year. Okay, then you know, band camp. I'm like, yep, they didn't join. Wuss. I just spent the first 12 minutes talking about, well, 8 minutes talking about band-related activities. What was I saying? Anyway, and so I was like, oh yeah, I don't even try at the time. And he's like, yeah, you just have to learn the important parts and it's all good. And I'm like, oh yeah. That's basically all we talked about. As a tuba player, you don't really have all that many things to talk about. Basically, all tuba players are of the same thinking when it comes to instruments. They're like, yeah, sucks having more than one because then you can't fake it. Laziness is good. Party hard or something, I don't know. They didn't say party hard. It was a Christian school, which I don't know. I don't feel uncomfortable with Christian schools. It's just like the fact of it's kind of being shoved in your face if you go to a Christian, like college I'm speaking about technically. And you know, and it's like, man, Jesus, and I'm like, okay, yes, Jesus, calm down, Jesus. And the last one was an exclamation, not the name. Well, it was a name, just as an exclamation, I guess is a word you could say. Clap. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So basically, if you've never met a tuba player, let me summarize. Tuba players are realistically lazy, is what I like to call it. We're like, yeah, I'm not gonna memorize this music because I don't have to, because I'm the only one. They're not gonna know the difference. And it's not like the what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like the director is ever like, tuba, you're playing wrong. It's like, I am the tuba player. I play what I play when I play it. No one ever says that, I hope. But I mean, like, the director's never like, I don't know of a director that's ever been like, yeah, no, tuba, you're playing it wrong. Unless there were like 5 tubas. And it was like really obvious. Like if it was the entire band does a rest while someone does a solo and the tuba just goes bop ba da bop 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 ba da boom ba ba da boom in a classical piece of music, yeah, not so good. But marching band, no one cares. It's just like notes when you're supposed to play notes. When you're not supposed to play notes, don't play notes. Or play notes. No one will know. Because it's tuba. Like, no one ever notices the tuba in a classical piece. It's like... And you could have a tuba in the background and... Bop, 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 ba 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 boom ba 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 bum ba bum. And no one would notice. They'd be like, "Oh, what wonderful violin they're playing! Yeah, it's really good." And then there'd be one guy in the back like, "Liar! There's a tuba." I see him. Hold on, liar! It's so weird having this narrow angle. It's like, liar! I hear a tuba in the back there. And then everyone would be like, "Oh, tuba in the back!" Oh wait, no one cares because it didn't subtract from the music in any way whatsoever. So anyway, can you tell my opinion of people? Or I guess really what I meant to say was, can you tell my opinion of my own section of the tuba section? Yeah. Meow, meow. Yes, I see. Meow. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Hey, we're already 16 and a half minutes through! High five to that. Half of the thing. Half of the thing or the entire thing? So basically that's how my day went. I'm sure I had something else to talk about. Give me a second. Let me just go through my text. I say a lot of random crap in my texts. Let's see. Oh yeah, did I ever say... I'm sure that I have at some point. I don't know if I did or not. I have very weird psychological things going on. Basically, I'm like a father figure to people who aren't morons. Yeah, from here I look much more like a father figure. I have some red on my cheeks, I don't know why. I think I'm coming down with something, to be honest. So, you know. No coughing on people. Shucks. Basically, it's like I'm a father figure to people who are like me. But people like me, I have some specific people in mind, by the way. Mostly girls. I don't know why. I'm like some sort of weird girl father figure magnety thing. By the way, review of nitrous oxide energy drink, which looks like beer, I guess, if you... like this? Yeah, I guess. That's coming later, not right now. So there's this one kid. He's really weird, really quiet. We talk a lot. We hang out, you know. Very, very skinny. Very not like me at all, actually. And I'm basically kind of like, yes, you are my adopted son, even though I'm like a year older than you. Oh well. Then there's a few girls that's like, Brianne, who you saw in the video, by the way, the video with the icing packets when we ate there. I don't know why we ate icing. You saw her. We were in that video. Yes. Her, I'm kind of like, honestly at this point I'm like, you're so lucky. Because a month ago I was like, alright, I figured it out, Brianne. You're kind of like a younger sister to me. You're very annoying in that regard. And she's like, oh, like in a weird, like sentimental awe, like a weird sentimental awe, I guess. I don't know. And then now I was like, you know what? Disregard it. I'm more like a father at this point. And she was like, brother father. And I'm actually, I came up with the term brother father. And then she was like, you realize the implications to that, right? I'm like, yes, don't care. Step brother father. And it's like, but that would mean that shh. Then there's like a couple of other girls. They're mostly like nice loopy girls. Not like loopy like Princess Leia, but loopy as in like loopy. Hold on. Can you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that or not, but that was the sound of my skull. Not like that. Ah, that hurt. Ah. I'm gonna try this again. That was better. I think I might have got a sunburn on my forehead somehow. I think it was Saturday, actually. Anyway, that's all I was going to say about that. So, nitrous oxide energy drink. Let me just say. I'll be honest. It tastes alright. It tastes better than Monster. But it... like just regular Monster. A Monster low carb. A Monster absolute zero. It tastes better than that. It has this weird, like, citrusy kick kind of thing to it. Which, I mean... right after carbonated water and high fructose corn syrup, it's citric acid is the third most common ingredient. So, you know, I mean, apparently, God, what? Do you see this? One can contains 200% of your daily vitamin B6 and vitamin B12. Now I know what my mom was talking about when she was like, yes, you're gonna have lots of vitamin 6 and this 12. And I was like, okay. Random thing to say. I'll admit. Random thing to say. And then I read the thing and it was very obvious. Anyway, so Monster looks cooler, but this looks more like an actual, like they were like, you know what? It looks kind of like nitrous oxide. Like if you put it in this can, I tend to agree. Like, I ain't some dragster, alright? I don't, you know, I don't do that street racing, but if I did, I'm sure I would know those. Now, which end of the steak am I gonna eat first? I haven't actually started my steak yet. You know what I hate? People who chew with their mouth open and talk with their mouth open. I mean, talk with the food in their mouth. I mean, this is okay. It's kind of like I'm chewing tobacco, which I wouldn't know anything about because drugs are bad, okay? I hate, like, everyone who I met was like, why are you taking the PSAT? You're paying to take a test that isn't really useful. I'm like, guys, just... no one's making you take it. Shut up. And like this one guy, he was like, hey, I really don't get it. I mean, what's the point of taking it? And I'm like, look, no one's making you take it. No one's forcing you to pay anything. It was an optional thing. I chose to take it. My God. I think I got more flack over taking a freaking test than I did for getting my hair cut like this. Not even kidding. I like to have turned into some Brooklyn guy all of a sudden because I'm chewing steak. Like a cow. Chews grass. Up to 4 times. They chew it. They swallow. They regurgitate. They chew. They swallow. They regurgitate. They chew. They swallow. They regurgitate. They chew. They swallow. They poop. I'm just saying, you can't digest cellulose, and that's what plants are made of. So why do we eat plants? Like, why does anything eat plants? Why can't everything be a carnivore? Like, why couldn't we find, like, mushrooms or something? Mushrooms are mushrooms are basically the same, I guess. I don't know. But you know what I mean? How do you think even animals that ate plants came about, you know? Like, it would seem more likely that there would just be more efficient ways of doing photosynthesis, and there would be moving plants, and we would be moving plants, and we'd just be like, man, I'm hungry. Sunlight. Then people in Africa wouldn't be poor. I have solved the problem. So, how do you propose to get rid of the famine in Africa? We just make everyone into a plant. What do you mean by that? They will be filled with chloroform and chloroplast. Don't you think that would kill them? Do not care. Problem will be solved one way or the another. Or the another, yes. Wise words from a wise man, I'd say. I'm just, is that his... whatever. So, change your cards. Giveaway is still going on. If you want that at any point, you can just be like, hey, yo, Andy, give me some of that card, and I'll be like, all right. I just need 3 more people now. I need 4 people now. I have one out of 5. This was like 6. I have one out of 5. Thank you very much. I don't know why I keep doing Indian accent. I think some people will find it offensive. Some middle class white people will find it offensive that I use Middle Eastern accent. Middle Eastern, more like Pakistani. Pakistan is very close to India. I'm going to keep talking like this. I have nothing else to say. Look at my frontal lobes while I chew. Do you see this? There was a bit of fat in that chewing. So. My hands are moving. Because apparently my jaw muscle, it goes like here. I have a lot of weird head-based things that are going on. Alright. Well, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'll be back in like 1 second. I gotta pause this. Hold on. I enjoy how I've basically been chewing this steak for all of about 1.5 minutes. More than 1.5 minutes. This is like really concerningly long of a time to be eating steak. Like, not to the extent where I'm like, oh god, what am I doing? I am saying. It's kind of concerning. I might have to pause the video again and you just like vomit in the trash can or something, because I'm just like... Give me a second. Nah. No, that's not 8 minutes. Texting during a video. Well, textual communicating with the people and the things. So, how you doing? Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the man and the thing and the stuff. What? Dude, man. It's weird. If you look in that area, it looks kind of like Slenderman. Look, with like the head, and like it looks kind of like a suit there. I noticed this for no reason. Just gonna look over there. It's really weird looking like. If you ever look at out of the periphery of your glasses, if you have that ability, do so. It's really weird. You know that one person who just types disturbingly slowly? Give me a second. Give me a second. Thought. The thing is, one-handed, I can do. Left-handed, yeah, I'm actually kind of okay with just left-handed typing. Oh, that was a good one. Nah, it was okay one. This is the same piece of steak, by the way. The thing is, you know how sometimes you're chewing meat for so long, or like you're chewing a carrot or something for so long, that like you just don't even want to try and swallow it anymore. You're just like, nah. Alright. Well, this is happening now. So. God, I've been chewing the steak for so long. Hi!
Hi. What are you doing?
I'm making a video.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know where to look just here. Neither of you get my eyesight. No? No? So? What?
I'm trying to make. You know how, like, you can make a little you appear up on the screen so I can still see stuff?
You just have to click off. You might wanna. Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I'm a genius. Thought of that all by myself.
Right. Yeah.
Just typed it up. Alright, so I'm looking at some, like, dog stuff, and I know that sounds weird. But,
Okay, wait. Dog stuff. You mean dog stuff?
No, dog stuff, like
Like black people.
what?
Hold on. Like black people. What? What?
I'm looking at, like, beach music, ballers and stuff, and there's this collar, and it's like a comic strip of Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
So cool. I'm looking for a Batman or a Robin.
Hold on.
There's one with cherries on.
Alright. So, is that...
And then there's one with cheetah print on it. I mean, I don't know why you would get that for a dog, but I mean, it's kind of cool.
Maybe it's not for a dog. Maybe you have a cheetah. What? I like how I'm not even on your screen anymore. I just moved it so much.
I don't know, see this camera.
Yeah, nothing but camera now. No one can see me.
Whoa, there's trees. And then there's little tractors. And like peppers. This is weird. He comes up with the idea. There's one like little ravens. But they're red ravens instead of black.
Uh-huh.
And then there's this leash. And it's like one of those retractable ones, and it says, "Keep calm and walk your dog." And then there's one with like crosswords.
See, I never had to worry about leashes.
Why?
Well, it was always kind of a thing of, oh yeah, my dog. I like how I'm making gestures, only no one will see for at least an hour and a half. I live way out in the boonies. Oh, you can see my thumb. Everyone can see my thumb. Okay. I live way out in the boonies, so I could just let my dog go and be free.
I do too, but I don't want him to get hit by a car.
I don't think a tag is going to stop that.
Oh, what?
I don't think a collar is not going to stop a car.
I mean, if I have him on a leash, then he's not gonna be like, oh, well, let's go run really quick.
I mean, it would be useful having a collar. Then he wouldn't have run away. Good times. Alright, over here again.
Alright, so there are Bell toys, Chew toys, Fetch toys, Durable toys, Plush toys, Rub toys, Squeaky toys, Tug toys, Rub toys, and Tree dispensing. How is that a toy?
So, toys?
Let's get durable toys because he's a rather large dog.
Alright.
And he likes tennis ball.
Huh. Wait. Crap. Oh, no, wait. Your face is just really big now.
Well, nice.
Well, you know what I mean. I made it full.
There's bowling pins for dogs. They have so much stuff. It's so weird though, like there's and then there's one that's called Galileo. And it's just I get it. It's a bone in the shape of a telescope. That's why it's called Galileo.
I think she might like the toys more than she does the dog. I mean, what?
Shut up.
I really need to stop the full screen. Or wait. Okay. I know how to do this. I'm an adult. I know.
I'm an adult.
Okay, I just made myself smaller. That's not what I... Nope. Triple. Yeah, there we go. Just have to click a bunch. Oh, now you're...
There's two of you for a second, and then it's unbearable. Clothing and accessories. Oh, there's a hat.
I think she's crazy.
And there's pajamas. Dude, oh my god, they have so much stuff for dogs that I've never even thought about looking for. And then there's a cake dress. And like little bows for kids, for boys, so yeah. Let's wear a bow tie. That would be pretty cool.
Bow ties are cool.
Dog boots. How do you know what size he is?
Very actual.
There's dog panties. That's weird.
Yeah, that's kind of concerning.
I might get you dog panties. You can just let it all hang in. I don't need to change his. Oh, there's a Yoda costume.
Huh.
Oh, there's a Darth Vader one too, or Princess Leia. Oh, you can be a dog. I mean, you can be a dog police. Yeah. And then there's a Scarecrow and a Tin Man. Or a Sheriff. This is cool.
I enjoy how the past 9 minutes have just been you naming dog-related things.
So you want to go to PetSmart.com and then look at dog apparel, and you will be welcome at. Oh my
Alright.
god, he can be a tour bus. Like he's always wanted to be. Why do they have a bunch of Bret Michaels stuff? Who can care about Bret Michaels?
I don't know. Like their car has these weird, like, cushiony things that are Bret Michael. Or no, that's Ed Hardy, I think. I don't know.
He can be a penguin
Yes.
or a frog. I just want to get him like a hat. You'd be down with it. how Black Cat movies are done. Oh my god. It's a blanket jacket and you can be a Batman. Or there's a shirt and or you could be Captain America. Oh my god, you could be Robin. Or have a mohawk. I'm just so fascinated by all of, like, superhero related dog stuff.
Because you're a nerd.
But you can't talk.
Yes, I can. I'm talking right now.
Yeah, but you're a nerd too.
I'm the biggest nerd.
There's a sweater, hooded sweater. If only it was like a striped sweater. Because then I would buy it. It's a top. So like, if one of his like dog friends died and they had a funeral for him, and he could be all dressed up.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna name off any more things because you're whispering things to the camera.
I'm not whispering. No.
With the, yeah, I looked at all the apparel, but I want him to be a Batman. So we can match. Actually, no, I think I want him to be Batman and me to be Robin. Because that would be pretty cool.
Can't go a night without Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I'm just gonna look at like the t-shirts and stuff for you. This one says Bieber Fever.
Huh. So I'll assume you're not getting that one. Alrighty then. So, first video. How you liking it?
Okay, hurry up.
Makes me sad. Hold on. Yeah. Alright. First video. How do you like it?
Oh yeah. You could have a polo. But why would I buy like a pet thing whenever I could just like cut one of my own t-shirts and be like, there you go. And I know exactly why they make these, is because suckers like me want their dogs to have nice things.
See, that's not what I do at all. There's a reason. I can show you. Hold on. 1 minute video, people. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. And here we have it. The proof of evolution. Look at the camera. Come on. Yes, my beautiful girl. Her name is Marilyn.
Oh my god.
What? Do you not approve? It was my brother's choice, like Marilyn Monroe. Because of the hair, I guess. I don't know, he's weird. I mean, yeah, so is she. So am I. Oh, but she's so ugly. Yeah.
I tell him he's beautiful every time he wakes up.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to her. I mean, it's not like she hangs around with other dogs who are gonna tell her she's ugly for her, so I give her the full experience, you know. Oh, I could angle the camera down. Yeah, nothing but hand right now. Up. Come on. Yep. No. She fled. Not even fled. She just moved in front of me instead. She was like, nah. Nah. So this has been 45 minutes. Do you know how to do the outro, or?
I'm waiting.
I'm signing off the video. Alright. Do you know how to do it?
Alright, what exactly do you want me to say?
Alright. Repeat after me.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
If you like the episode,
If you like the episode,
like the episode.
like the episode.
If you want to comment on the episode,
Comment on the episode. If you want to subscribe.
No.
Something else.
if you want to subscribe
If you want to subscribe.
and see videos daily,
Oh, I see videos daily. Subscribe.
do so.
So,
Thank you and good night.
thank you. Good night.
Wonderful.